Discovery video 203. We're at Saratoga once again, and once again we have a 5.5-star preferred race. This is a conditional claiming race. Let's take a look at a listing of those real quick. Free area here, and I'm going to click on the Discovery video button. And there's a page where you can click and watch the videos, and under the big red arrows, my listing of value, odds, and overlay preferred races. My 17 plus years of research has given me this list. Has risen to the top as being what to focus on for nice price, nice odds, value odds, and overlay winners. The race we're looking at here in this video is one of these. Claiming races with a condition, and it'll say CLM, the claiming price, and then it'll have either a combination of numbers and letters to the right of the claiming price, or sometimes just a letter, which is the case here. It's a conditional, it's a non-winners type of condition, but anything you see to the right of the claiming price makes it a conditional claimer. Okay? Big money in these races. So now I know that this is a race that is conducive for a big odds winner. What do we look for? The value odds horse. We have one, which is always nice. Number 7, Pete's Parley. Well, what would make me interested in betting Pete's Parley? Well, the most important thing would make me interested. The most important thing is the odds near post time. 6-1 on the 6 horse. The 1 horse was 2-1. Pete's Parley was 30-1 near post time. Totally baffles me how the betting public missed this horse. And the 5 horse was 10-1. So obviously, Pete's Parley, the biggest overlay probably of the year. My threshold, I like to have in the neighborhood of 10-1 on plays like this or higher. I'll take 8-1 or 9-1 on occasion if there's just one value odds horse and the situation's right, but I like to have at least 10-1 or higher. 30-1 was a early Christmas present in July. Now this determines whether I'm making the bet or not. Now I like to see what's going on with the horse, so let's take a look at the horse. I see we have here value odds with best final time rating. That's a very potent angle. Over here on my first book, 36 Proven Winning Overlay Angles. You can view this in the free area. Angle number 10 is the value odds angle. There are 5 certain other icons that, when listed on a value odds horse, have proven to be very potent. Pace, final time parlay, pace, total pace. This horse here has the final time with value odds. Very potent. I also see here a positive jockey switch, and I also see here that Pete's Parley has the best full card reports speed figures. Interesting. I mean, speed figures, you know, no matter what brand of speed figures, whether they're ours or another brand, I mean, they all should be based on the same basic principles. The only difference is we come up with one number, okay, as opposed to issuing a speed figure for every race. We assign a speed figure to a horse based on a certain criteria that we have. But still, I mean, there's only so many ways that you can figure final time of a race. Well, you know, I guess there's a bunch of variance involved, but and another thing, it seems like now speed figure, best speed figures is angle 31 from the book. Let's take a look at that real quick, because what it says is so true. In every race, there's only one horse who will be assigned the best speed figures. Since we take, okay, now this is important. Since we take into account the speed figure a horse runs in competitive races, he might have run a bad race last time out, but could rebound in today's race. Was that the case? Not really. That's not really. I don't consider finishing fourth in an 11 horse field a bad race, and I don't care the class level that was, because that's already been figured in. But I don't consider that a bad race even. Sometimes, here you go, sometimes you'll even see a horse who ran a decent or good race last time out, has the highest speed figure, and the betting public still lets him go off at overlay odds. I think we're on to something right there. And that's why I titled this video the way I did. Now, this is very interesting. Let's say I want to know a little bit more about this horse, just for the sake of knowing the story. I want a little bit more story on this horse, just for curiosity. What we're looking at here is the Quick F plus AR report. This is the report I use. It's the majority favorite for members. Most of the members use this report, and when they want more information, we click on the Diamond report, which gives us more information. And I highlighted a couple of things here that I found very interesting. Earnings per start average for current year is the best in this field, which means this horse has been productive versus similar or better competition. Check out in yellow. Switching barns off the claim might agree with this horse. Oh, the horse is coming off a claim. How about that? Gets a jockey switch today that could possibly be meaningful. That's what that black and white JS icon stands for. Check out the last 5 races this horse has run. And we got Belmont, Aqueduct. The last 2 to the right, Aqueduct on the inner track. As you see, the little D indicates inner track. So, but he finished 4th at Belmont, 3rd, 5th, okay, but then has a win over the inner dirt at Aqueduct. And I can tell you, I can think, this is probably why the betting public totally just dismissed this horse. They feel that the horses running at the inner track meet at Aqueduct are inferior, when as a whole that may be true. In other words, all the best New York horses, when the inner track at Aqueduct is running, all the best horses are either, they're down south in Florida or whatever. They're just not racing at the inner track meet. And for the most part, that's true. But like I said in yesterday's video, nothing in this game is always this or always that. And also, nothing in this game never is always this or never is always that. There's always going to be some fluctuations. Just because a horse won a race at the inner track at Aqueduct doesn't mean he's not good enough to win a race at Saratoga. That's why we have winners that pay big, because the betting public has that philosophy. And I believe that's why they totally dismissed this horse, okay? I believe that's why. Because, I mean, the horse is not even coming off a bad race, all right? All right, so, in any case, but like I said, our decision was made here. When I looked at this, I said, man, this is Christmas in July. I can't believe this opportunity. In a 5.5 star, the highest rated preferred race, the type of race that the betting public frequently gets wrong, okay? And they missed big time here. So, with that being said, we put the bet together. Let's move on to stage 2. The proven wagering strategies. First and foremost, we got to get the win bet in. You don't want to have a 30-to-1 shot and somehow not have win money on it. And some players only bet to win, which is fine. But, you know, before anything else, we must get the win bet in. For the videos, I go $14 to win. Your bet could be more or less depending on your bankroll. Next, I like to do a exacta wheel on my key horse, so I'll do a $2 exacta 7 all. I also like to wheel daily doubles. So we got rolling doubles. Obviously, I would have my all 7 double coming in because I can see it's a 5.5 star preferred race with 1 value odds horse. And I will have my $2 double 7 all going out. So at this point, if my horse wins, I'm guaranteed 2 daily doubles, a win ticket for $14, and the exacta. Now, for those that have bankroll to play trifecta, here is the strategy. We're going to key the 7 on top all by himself. In the second position, we're going to put the 6, 1, 5, 9. That is the rest of Group A and the top horse in Group B in the second position. In the third position, we're going to go all. And in the fourth position for the 10-cent super, we're going to do all. Okay? All right. And there we have it. Nice ride. I mean, you can't get a more perfect ride than that. Okay? The favorite took the lead in 21-3. Now, keep in mind, this is a non-winners conditional claiming race. 21-3 is fast for pretty much any class level at Saratoga. 21-3, 44-4. When I saw this and I saw our value odds horse sitting off what I considered to be in a perfect position, I said, "Oh, this favorite's never going to last." And that was the case. It just coasted on up there and was running away from them at the wire. Track was labeled as good. That may have some indication or reasoning why the favorite tired. But even on a fast track, 21-3, 44-4, it's pretty fast for this class level. So. Good ride by Junior Alvarado. So apparently the positive jockey switch, which you're going to have when a horse is claimed anyway, whenever this horse was coming off the claim, you're always going to have a jockey switch most of the time because you got a new trainer, and that trainer usually uses his own jocks, whatever, etc., etc. But in any case, we got a $59 win mutual, and it ran 7-1-5, and so we hit everything. As far as trifecta, super, and let's take a look at that. And the title, the headline, the title of this video: Take advantage when the betting public totally misses. $14 win bet returned $413. $2 exacta, $293.50. The dollar exacta, $1,534 for $1. And this is the biggest 10-cent super return I've ever seen because it paid $52,000 or something for $2. So 10-cent version, we got back $2,612.70. Anytime you can get $1,000 or more back on a 10-cent super, that's Christmas in July. And 2 doubles, we got nice prices on both sides to go along. This is why I wheel doubles. $638 and $1,350. Saratoga, $6,841.20. What a nice Saturday at Saratoga for everybody involved. Now, what you want to do is you want to make sure and use your free area, also known as the Horse Racing Digest, As your study library, you click on the Discovery video button to get to that page, and also the free my 36 Proven Winning Over the Angles, my first book. These are time tested, year after year, decade after decade. They still work well, very, very well. And all the other articles I've written to help you understand how to use the reports and how to read the reports. And that's basically all you have to do. Learn how to read the reports, know what we're looking for, know what the type of races we're looking for, and most important thing, odds near post time. If that's a go, quickly read the story of the horse, just for informational purposes, because remember, our decision to bet this horse was made right here. But I always like to know the story of the horse, and these reports do an excellent job of telling the story of a race, story of the horse, etc. Okay? Alright, so we'll let you go on that note. This was a good one. You gotta like Christmas in July, and you gotta like it when it happens at Saratoga. Thank you for viewing. Good luck with all your bets.